This week for math, you will be practicing and reviewing division using Go Math Lesson 10.4, Volume 1 Workbook, page 365 to 366. We're going to practice using number 1, 720 divided by 8. Number 1, 720 divided by 8. Okay, so we are going to use the strategy. Does McDonald's sell biscuits? D is to divide, M is to multiply, S is to subtract, and B is to bring down the next number. How many times does 8 go inside of 7? 0. It does not fit inside of 7. We're going to grab the next number, and our new number is 72. So we're going to divide 72 by 8. How many times does 8 go inside of 72? The answer is 9. We did not put it on top of the 7 because 8 does not go inside of 7. We put it on top of the 2 because 8 goes inside of 72. We're going to multiply. 9 times 8 is 72. Our next step is to subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0. 7 minus 7 is 0. And our next step is to bring down. And since we have that spot, even though it is 0, you still need to bring it down and finish the problem. Brand new number, brand new. Does McDonald's sell biscuits? So divide. How many times does 8 go inside of 0? And the answer for that is 0. Notice the answer is not 9. Now we've got 90. So we need to multiply. 0 times 8 is 0. Subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0. And there is not another number to bring down. So we are done. And the answer for number 1 is 90. All right, let's try another one. We're going to work with number 7. And number 7 says the problem is 228 divided by 6. Does McDonald's sell biscuits? D is to divide, M is multiply, S is subtract, and B means to bring down. Okay, so 6. Does 6 fit inside the number 2? It does not. So we need to grab the next number, and now we have the number 22. How many times does 6 go inside of 22? And that is 3 times. Now we're going to multiply. 6 times 3 is 18. We need to subtract 2 minus 8. We cannot do that, so we need to regroup. And where did that 10 come from? The 2. Now we've got 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. My next step on our strategy is to bring down, and we have an 8 to bring down. Brand new number, brand new. Does McDonald's sell biscuits? D means divide. So how many times does 6 go into 48? And that is 8 times. We're going to multiply. 3 times 6 is 48. Subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. 4 minus 4 is also 0. And our next step is to bring down, but we don't have any more numbers to bring down, so that is it for our problem. And the answer to number 7 is 38. All right, let's look at one more problem. And we're going to look at the word problems on the back. Number 17 says, Mrs. Sampson bought 294 craft sticks for a class project. She divides her class into 7 groups and gives each group an equal number of sticks. If she uses all of the sticks, how many will each group receive? Alright, so our division problem is 294 divided by 7. So this one again is number 17. 294 divided by 7. And we're going to use a strategy. Does McDonald's sell biscuits? D again means to divide. M is to multiply. S is to subtract. And B is to bring down. So how many times does 7 go inside the number 2? It does not. We have to grab the next number, and now our new number is 29. How many times does 7 go inside 29? And that is 4 times. Now we need to multiply. 4 times 7 is 28. And we're going to subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. Bring down the number 4. And we have a brand new number. Brand new. Does McDonald's sell biscuits? Notice we did put the 4 not on top of the 2 because we're not working with 2. We were working with 29. So put the 4 on top of the 9. Alright, so let's divide. How many times does 7 go inside of 14? And that is 2 times. Multiply. 2 times 7 is 14. We're going to subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. And forgot to scratch that one out. And now we're going to bring down, but there is nothing to bring down, so we are done with our problem. And the answer for number 17 is 42. And that is a strategy you can use to practice your division.